Imagine all your brothers, all your friends, all the people around you, happy and content. Can you imagine? Imagine.
The yeshiva was looking for an elementary school manal. We spoke to Torah Sora, and Rabbi Rubenfeld said to me, there's one fellow in Miami, his name is Mendy Carmel. He's gold.
Imagine all the children and the parents seeing eye to eye.
Throughout my years in Chinuch, as a Rebbe and as an assistant principal and as a special programs director, my mantra always was that if you walk through the halls in yeshiva and you see smiling faces, if a kid gets up in the morning and he has a slight fever and he begs his mother to let him come to yeshiva, then you're a success.
We didn't have the proper name for the high school manal. And I said, Mendy, I need a high school manal. He said to me, there's one person that everybody's running after. His name is Shlomo Kadosh.
If someone has to move to any other city, I'd recommend moving to Montreal. It's probably the warmest and most receptive community that one can move to if they have to relocate. A big factor that we focused on this year was the ruach, the school spirit, the identity of identifying as a Yeshiva Gedola Bachur with pride and having something to be excited about and to be proud of.
It's very necessary, of course, for the Talmidim to learn Chumash and Gemara, but the most important ingredient in making a happy, successful school is the ruach in the yeshiva.
A big milestone in the ruach was the Shabbaton this year. We took the almost entire high school away for Shabbos up north to a hotel, together with the Rabbeim and their families. And even now, months later, I can't find enough words to describe what took place over there. It was just literally everyone was on fire. I still get choked up sometimes when I think back and talk about what happened on that Shabbos.
Great learning, first and foremost, starts in the classroom. We have a special Tefillah B'Kavana program, which is run inside the classroom, within the framework of the classroom, but gives the boys a little extra appreciation and a little extra attention for their successes in davening. Boys preparing for Pesach. For every 15 minutes they prepared and whatnot. They gave in cards, and we had boys excited about it. Mothers calling me to thank me for their boys' excitement. And they brought it to school, and they were so happy to share with their Rabbeim how much they helped at home. We are truly blessed with a staff of dedicated, warm, caring, and Geshmak Rabbeim. And it's a bracha to be working in such a yeshiva with such special Rabbeim.
The neshama of a 15 or 17-year-old bacher is the same neshama that it was 2,000 years ago. And the psyche of a bacher is still the same psyche that it always was. And the mind of a bacher is still the same. So even if the external trappings may change a little bit, but if you focus on what's inside of it, it's really timeless.
At the end of the day, the real goal is to just create kids who are happy to be Yidden, excited about Yiddishkeit, love to learn Torah, appreciate their Rabbeim, look up to Gedolim, understand that Torah is the central part of our lives. And if they walk around with that smile on their faces and in their hearts, then we've done our job.
And that's what we really want to make. A happy place, a happy yeshiva. The Rabbeim will be happy to teach, the Talmidim will be happy to learn, the parents will be happy to send their kids.
I really try to connect with each boy individually as a person. I'm not just looking at them as Talmidim, as part of a school. And I can honestly say that almost with every single boy here, I have a personal relationship.
Rabbi Kadosh has a lot of, makes everything fun, all the learning fun.
He always talks with his eyes, he doesn't talk with his mouth.
He talks to you in a way that you understand, like hockey, the stuff that he knows we do.
Rabbi Kadosh is a great principal.
There's always a very positive ruach in the outside and in the classrooms.
Rabbi Kadosh, we love you.
People ask me all the time how I manage with the weather. We were in Florida for close to 10 years. I certainly didn't think much about winter coats. The fact of the matter is that I've always had a warm and lit up summer within the walls of this yeshiva.
I like Rabbi Carmel because he gives out candy when you win the challah cover.
The way he says it makes you not want to do it again and learn from your mistakes.
Rabbi Carmel is very nice because he never screams at me. Rabbi Carmel always says stories. My favorite story is Beryl and the Lost Penny.
Throughout the generations, Klal Yisrael has worked on the midas of Bein Adam Chaveri during these days of Sfira. And it's not a coincidence that these are the days leading up to what? To Matan Torah. Our first assembly, I called my mother in New York and put her on speakerphone just to give her some nachas. And when I called her back later, she said, "It's good you didn't call to speak to me then because I had too many tears in my eyes to speak to you then." It's something to hear 150 voices of Yeshiva Gedola singing is really something amazing.
With people like Rabbi Carmel and Rabbi Kadosh, we will achieve this goal of being the best yeshiva in North America.